And here we are.
Here
I'm
we
getting better
are.
at this. Maybe
Yes,
by the time I'm 80, I'll get this thing right.
there you go.
So, Sarah, you've been we've been away from this. You have a busy schedule with your teaching and so forth. The summer school, they want you to do this, and now you do so many different things. I don't know how you keep up with it. So we're back. We talked a few things of what's coming up on races and everything. But what we wanted to talk about today is teams. Various races have teams on there, and they have, competitive. They have the largest team.
Hmm.
You and I were talking about having a different setup where we can have maybe teams and a logo for the teams, where we make that team feel like they are a team, special team. It's that besides getting a regular shirt, they would get one with their logo. Somebody might have Run Hard or Go Home, which is my hat
Hmm.
right here. And so I still want to expand it. We still have time to do that. The uh, races for us start November, so we still have time to do that.
Hmm.
You had mentioned you had some experience with different teams. We did the largest ones before, and you give out trophies, and that can be a little, I don't know, not real, a little impersonal type of thing. I think the logo on the shirt. But tell me what you have witnessed when you go to different races and the different team setups that they have and what you like the best. Go ahead.
I've seen a couple of different setups in terms of teams. At a lot of the local races down here at Florida, they will have a competition for who can do the largest team. There is no kind of competitive aspect to that. It's simply the most numbers. We have quite a few races here in town, and I'm part of a group called Marion County Runs, and we will often be the largest one competing there. And then what they'll do is they'll recognize you at the end just for simply being the largest team. I haven't seen what type of award they've given. I've heard that they will give an award, maybe like a commemorative trophy style cup, and then that's passed from one team to the next, excuse me, from year to year. There is a local one called Marion County, the Run for the Springs, also here in Marion County. And they have done competitive teams, and groups like the YMCA, different groups will form teams, CrossFit clubs will form teams, and that one is competitive. Now, personally, I have been on teams at the national park races. There's a company called Vacation Races. I've mentioned them before. And they will have multiple teams. People, as part of a Facebook group, will just kind of lump together on teams. Once one team fills, another one starts up. And then what they do in terms of competitive timing is they will count generally the top five runners' times, and then they do give out at award ceremonies a first, second, third place team trophy, team medal for the fastest team. I've seen also throwing out the top runner, throwing out the bottom runner's time, and then averaging all of the middle runners. And that's another good way to determine who is the fastest team. But I kind of like the idea of the top five runners on the team. And that way, as long as you have at least five runners, that team can compete for your overall awards.
So if they get 10,
Hmm.
top five, they have a little bit, somebody, has a great day or somebody has a bad day, they have five to pick from on those 10 team members. Do you think it's
Right.
difficult to get 10 team members? I don't know. I mean, if they're in a
I would
running group, go
Right. I
ahead.
wouldn't think so. If you were doing a race in like Gainesville, there are so many different running clubs in Gainesville. It seems like it would be pretty easy. And then I mentioned CrossFit before. A lot of times CrossFit groups will have a 5K as kind of the culmination of a training program. There are Couch to 5K groups that would get together and do it. I know you've had Ainsley's Angels before at a lot of your races, and they could form a team. Black Girls Run, they often represent at your races as well, and they could form a team also. So you can have as many teams as possible. And then what would be good in terms of incentive is, say, if you get a team of 10 or more, we will provide a commemorative shirt for you to wear during the race. I think you would have to set like a number and say a minimum of 10 runners to make it cost effective for you to print up a shirt just for that particular team, because each team would have a different shirt.
Well, the person I have can do, one shirt, two. I don't have to order
Mm-hmm.
a whole bunch of them. Like the regular shirts that the runners get, I'm ordering 300 or more, something like
Mm-hmm.
that. But these, I can specialize 10 with this logo, 10 with the other logo, that kind of thing. So
Yep.
um, I already talked it over with the woman who does it. It's a go. We can do it. So I'm going to put that on the races that with the logo thing. They can get a
Mm-hmm.
picture and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the other thing, which I'll ask you later, is we're going to have the podiums. We're going to have the background with the cupcake and the different races on it. I don't know what to put on. I guess they're 8x8. I know BDR has a real big one. I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
carry one of those big metal trusses around. They're really heavy. So,
Mm-hmm.
bless their heart, they have like a semi trailer where they put that stuff in. I don't have that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we're going to get that with the blow up and so forth. Um, the other thing is I do like the team, the 5 out of 10 or minimum of 5 to do that, and with the
Mm-hmm.
shirt. And Runsignup had a seminar or a webinar on that, and they brought up different things that you can do. But we've done the largest team. I'd
Mm-hmm.
like to see more with the competitive, and then they can pull people together. I really think their own shirt with their whatever his logo would
Mm-hmm.
be an attraction for people to run as a team. What do you think?
Sure. Yeah, very good incentive. You would have to have specified a registration deadline. The
Right.
only challenge with that is if you have last minute registrants that want to join into that team, then how would you get that shirt made in time for them to have it on race day? And so if you would have to say, I think in your registration process that if you want to be eligible for the team shirt, you would have to register however far in advance you need to get the shirts printed.
I think I could do it like 12 days before the event.
Uh-huh.
I think
Yep.
I think I can get it because the person that does this is like about 10 miles from me, and she can do them pretty quick. She does the sublimation. She also does the what do you call it? The not the labels, but the patches. She
Uh-huh.
puts
Yep.
patches on here. She did this one here, Run Harder, Go Home. I'm wearing it now, and we have it on the cupcake race. So we'll see. We have different shirts and everything, so we'll see how that goes. But for the team, I think I can. I think I can do that, and I think I'll
Yep.
change that in the in Run Sign Up registration. So we'll go from there. What else is going on with you? When's your next race?
Sunday, I do have the last of the Fort DeSoto races, and this is the Fort DeSoto Triathlon Series. They have the sprint triathlon, they have the Olympic triathlon, and then also duathlons, both sprint and Olympic. And then after that, I have the Crystal River Series coming up in September, and then October is the Chicago Marathon. So that's the big fall event that I'm working towards right now.
How when's the Crystal River Triathlon? Is that set? Oh,
It
I'm
is in
sorry.
September.
You have to look on your paper calendar to figure that out.
Yeah, and I don't have my calendar in front of me. There are two more. There's triathlon number 2 and 3 in that series. Unfortunately, I
Uh,
missed number 1 because I had COVID. A lot of times they'll do them around holidays. So my guess is perhaps Labor Day weekend, but sometime in September is the Crystal River number 2.
okay, I'd like to know when that is because I got to go
Mhm.
down there. So maybe I do that and then go down to Starkey. Got to do
Mhm.
a video down there and a couple other things. The one at Starkey is on the 5th. It's Run Your Buns Off. And then the 6th is Weeki Wanchi. So it's kind of like a switcheroo, from one to
Mhm.
the other. I am offering a discount if they do both races. So I
Sure.
set that up already. But I want to be there one of those races so I can videotape it. So
Exactly.
and the other thing is I know you went to the dentist. I saw your lips were moving.
Yes, my lips are moving. I had a dentist appointment earlier this morning, so if I'm talking kind of funny, that is why I'm still a bit numb from
You're
that.
fine.
Yeah.
The only thing is when you see this, you're going to see the big photo bomb. I almost started to laugh in the back with the cat. I thought he was
Yeah.
trying to escape Alcatraz. He was up on the screen like this, ready to pounce on somebody, but there's no problem. It was funny. So I
Mhm.
tried I'm like, don't laugh, don't laugh.
You
But
maintained your composures.
yes, he was back there.
And I'll show you some bling. So we do have this year the Marathon Mania series, and this is one of the possible souvenirs, if you will, that the runners might receive. A very nice mug. It keeps drinks cool. So that could be yours for
What?
the taking if you participate in the challenge. This is that
Yes.
Marathon Mania challenge. We have that double and also triple challenge, depending on how many events you complete.
Very good. Thank you. And it does look good that she spelled your name right. That's good.
Exactly, the H, yes, the
I sent
biblical way.
I sent one to Angelique, and the woman said who was doing it says, "Now you better make sure we're spelling this right." I,
Yes,
I said, "I promise, I promise." I looked it up.
it is correct.
If it's wrong, she spelled her name wrong. That's it.
Yes, it is correct.
So she liked it. But the funny part is, and I told her, I said the straw is 2 inches higher than the tumbler, and the
Hmm.
box that it came in doesn't. You can't put a straw in it, so
Yeah.
I got to get the straw to you. But
But it's
it
one of
has,
those tops that slides, and a lot of
yeah.
people won't use the straw anyway,
Oh,
and it just opens and closes and keeps things hot or cool inside.
yeah, I have one. It's a steel color on the outside. It's really good, hot or
Hmm.
cold. Okay, so I'm going to do the team. We're going to set that up. Max of 10, minimum of 5.
Hmm.
The highest 5 times. We use
Yep.
that and put it together, and that would decide what team was the winner.
Yes.
We're going to do the shirt with their
Mhm.
logo. I hope it's not 27 different colors. hopefully, hopefully it'll be something simple, but she's pretty good at it. So I feel good about that. It's something extra that
Hmm.
kind of like putting a little more, walnuts on the sundae, so to speak. So, and it's not that much, they're paying enough for the races anyway. And, we can add that in there. So, all right.
Awesome.
I'm going. Oh, another thing is when I put this out, we're going to put this on um, YouTube, okay? And then I can send you the link. It's real easy. The YouTube link really pops up in Facebook. Some links you don't see the
Hmm.
picture; it just has the link, and that stinks. So I'll send that to you, and then I'll put it on our podcast, which is all about running. It's on Spotify and Libsyn. We're getting a little more traction on it, so we'll see how that goes. But I will talk to you. Let me hold on. I got an outro here. You ready?
Yes,
Hold
let's
on.
do it. Awesome. Very good.
Did you have any hesitation with that? Did it
Nope, it came
hesitate?
straight through. No, came straight through.
I need a new laptop. It hesitated. Anyway,
Yeah.
so okay, we'll talk. I'll get this going, and then we'll talk later on the week. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
All
Thank
right.
you.
I'll see you.
Okay, bye.